bread and also overripe bananas, like these ones, right? So what we're gonna do today is called the banana bread pudding. So we're gonna start off with cracking our eggs in. We're gonna start beating our eggs. You're gonna whisk this quite quick. Next, we're gonna add in your milk. Grab your milk, grab your measuring cup, and you are going to need 3 cups of the milk. 3 cups of whisk it gradually, slowly. You can see the mixture. It was 2 different colors, now I'm putting 1. And next you're going to add in 1 cup of cold water. Next thing we're going to go for is the sugar. Okay, so 6 tablespoons of sugar. Fine sugar, coarse sugar. If you're using coarse sugar, I wouldn't really recommend coarse sugar for baking. I would recommend fine sugar, extra fine sugar, much better. Easier to get mixed in with the mixture. So you don't have to really stir around that much, you know. I'm using whatever I have in the kitchen right now. Next, we want to put in your vanilla essence. I already have this on hand because I bake most of the time. Now we're gonna add in the overripe bananas. You might want to mash them up, okay, because you want it in this sort of like liquefied state. Okay, using a spatula. Try to get every single ingredient in there and every single banana. So while you are whisking this, or after you whisk this, the next thing you're going to focus on is your leftover bread. Okay, what you're going to do with the leftover bread is you're actually going to cut it into bite-sized pieces and actually have them up in the tray. So that would be it. Nicely, you can see the consistency. The bananas are all mixed in with the batter. You don't want to have such a clumpy batter because it's not going to look good. Okay. You take out your leftover bread. I'm using the leftover French loaf I had for today recently. Grab a pair of scissors, okay? You can cut it. Okay, so when you cut it evenly, cut it nicely, or else the bread won't be able to soak up your flavoring. Cut into bite size. Preferably about 1 inch in the thickness and about 2 inch long. You have your bread in already, and the next thing you want to do is just want to play around with it a little bit. And the thing you want to do is you want to take your batter from earlier and pour it into the pan. You want to fill up at least half the height, half to 3/4 of the height. I'm gonna get my raisins, okay. And just nicely sprinkle them on it. So you can do half with raisins, half with chocolate chips, or half with sunflower seeds and half with chocolate chips. So this is what it looks like: half raisins, half plain banana bread pudding. This is before the steam. One thing about steaming is the water has to be already boiling. I'm going to teach you a very nice and efficient way. If you already have one of these woks in your kitchen, You're gonna have it, you're gonna fill the water up till like half, and then you're gonna need one of these, like I call this the tripod. Just put the tripod in, make it sit nicely, so that when you put in your bread pudding, the batter, in the tray, it doesn't fall off. So this is it, right? So you're just gonna put it in here. Okay. Remember the batter, when you put in the banana, the right ingredient, it has to cover half to 3/4. 10 to 15 minutes, let it sit, have a timer. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay. Now the timer already went off for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna have a quick look to see what it's at. Okay, it's supposed to be puffy. So what we're gonna do now is actually we're gonna remove this from the stove. Okay, we grab a plate. Okay, I'm gonna use this plate because I'm gonna actually take the whole pudding out. I'm gonna just do this way. Cut the sides first. Maybe we can try by cutting half first. Cutting half, right? Cutting half. It's very, very soft, so you want to be very, very gentle with it. Your custard come into play. Okay, and gently just give it a little more stir. And can do this, you can just